How you doing, everybody? I hope you're all doing great morning. It's 9:23 a.m. here in New York. Once again, I hope you're all doing great. Today, I'm going to talk about advanced fake structure. So what does that mean? So we're going to spot fake structures, right? Let's go right into it right here. Let's go for a random stock here. What is something good here? With an example. I love doing this right on the fly, you guys, because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, he drew that already, so that's the example. No, I want to do this with you guys from step one. That's why I'm doing this, right? Disney, I think I have Disney played and set up. Yeah, we're not gonna touch Disney. I have a beautiful setup for Disney. Let's go for HD. Look at HD, guys. This thing is delivering perfectly right here for us. But not financial advice, by the way. I just want to show you guys a very cool example. That's why. Just bear with me, okay? So let's look at QQQ. QQQ should be fine, right? Yeah, QQQ is perfect. Don't worry about it. That's the best example I can find with Qs. So check this out, you guys. Right? I've shown you guys on the last video, if you watched the last video, how I spoke about analyzing the market in an advanced way and how I do it personally, to be honest. And I've shown you guys what's going on in higher time frames and combining it to lower time frames. So I'm assuming you all watched that and you know exactly what you're looking for. And once you have those zones that you have drawn out, right? Because I did put out a video on how to find the perfect zones, right? And by the way, it is market opening in the next 5 minutes, but I'm not trading today. Uh, that's the beautiful about trading. Once you find your beautiful setup, you trade like I did yesterday. I do not have to trade if I choose to, right? I control my time. I control my own money and how much I want to make if I want to trade or not. But I choose to do this video for you guys, right? But anyway, so what is happening here, right? These are my demands, supply zones. Excuse me, by the way. So what's going on here is that I have a POS right here. This is my POS right here. I want QQQ to come here. I want QQQ to come here, right? Do this and find that accumulation to the markup, taking out the highs, right? That's what I want you to do. So why am I explaining this with you guys? Because I do not want you guys to start getting tricked when it comes to structure, right? Overall, the market has been bullish. It's delivering bullish. We see that on higher time frames, right? It's looking to take out highs. That's normal. We know that already right here, right? It is bearish overall in the higher time frame, but right now it has been delivering bullish, right? So right here, what we want to see is we see a break above. We did not see a did we see a break above here? Maybe a close break above. No, we did not see a break above. So let's see once we get that pullback. I do have a POS right here, a point of interest right here at around this zone. So what does that mean? It means this all to me right here, it's all fake structure, right? It's all fake structure. That's all fake structure to me. Why? Because my interest is down here. All I'm waiting is for this. I know for this price, right? This price action that's going on here to come back here. Because as smart money trader, we only care about mitigations and liquidity. I hope that makes sense. That was gem right there. I'm not repeating that, but if you did caught that, great job. So I'm not looking at here to say, yo, I'm put all the way, put. No, can you be profitable taking put all the way? Yes, but you do have a point of interest right here. And if your zone doesn't hold, hey, kudos to you. But if it does hold, hey, that's what's up too, right? But I do have an interest here. And as an experienced trader, you can trade time frames like this, like I was doing yesterday with my team, right? I called puts here. We took a loss, right? We took a -1, right? I thought it was gonna break. I thought this was that pullback. Filled the 50% of this imbalance right here, and I thought it was gonna go straight up. So I called puts. Right? No, I thought it was gonna keep going down, so I called puts, and it just happened to kept on ripping up. Right? I thought it was the redistribution. This created the UTAD. and this was the PSY, and everything just, right, it didn't go -1. Am I gonna cry? No, because I know where it's going. It is going to this POS. I have a point of interest here. But then I did call puts at around this area, and for the past 2 days we have been eating on this plate. This plate and NVIDIA. I showed you guys in the video yesterday, on that video that I created, right? We've been eating on NVIDIA. Look at this, beautiful. I called NVIDIA and SPY puts. The QQQ, I had a personal play that I did not throw out. But I had NVIDIA all the way to the zone. This is not the zone that I just drew this morning. You guys can watch this. You guys can watch this. I believe the trade was, it was already here. When I threw out the trade, it was like around 162, and right now it delivered perfectly. Delivered so perfectly. Look at that. Right to that zone. How did I get that zone? Because it was my point of liquidity at around this area. Right? This is not like a zone that I want to bounce. This was just, I know that there's a point of interest here, so I am looking to see a bounce up a little bit and then fall some more, targeting this liquidity on the video in this kind of stock, right? And then I have my interest at around here, right around here, right? I don't teach you guys to refine zone. Once again, if you're watching this, don't be like, okay, I'm waiting for that. He said to do that. Zone. Guys, it's not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. I'm going to always say that. Even though I know what I'm talking about, please do your own due diligence. These are all my own perspective, right? So I'm not going to go crazy on this zone right here when it starts breaking down, and when it gets here, excuse me, this structure right here, and not be confused when it starts going up, because I know this was my point of interest right here, right? And look, NVIDIA could probably bounce up. I had QQQ. I didn't chart in the video, but I had QQQ around this interest right here. But I threw that out to my team. I just told them, hey, be very careful. They made some money off NVIDIA and those QQQ puts. See, I'm not surprised why it's going up. I have a zone right here. I have a zone right here. Right to 82, it can rip $2, and I won't be surprised when it starts falling, targeting this liquidity low of 287. But guys, that is the fake structure. With that, I got confused. I got confused because I started moving on the other stocks, right? So this right here is fake structure, right? Because I've been teaching you guys. Shout out to my mentor for teaching me this, right? We have the blue box. I believe it was the blue box, right? We have our SND, which was a red, right? A red. And then we have in that confirm, right? Boom. So this right here and what's going on, it's all fake structure. And let's assume you're charting this in a higher time frame, and this is what you're seeing, right? You're waiting. This is exactly what's happening here. We're waiting for the price to come to the zone. So everything here is a fake structure. But to some people, they're like, oh, it's bearish, overall bearish, and they're playing bearish every single time. And now once it gets to the zone, they're still playing bearish because they were so accustomed to playing bearish into this to this price action going to the zone, right? So when the price gets here, it starts to accumulate, it starts going up. Oh, it's been running. It's still bearish. Take that puts and it still goes up, taking out the high, the structure high. Oh, it's bearish. That's a resistance from previous, and it breaks again. You guys see what's going on there? Right? That's exactly what is happening. That is that fake structure, that what we're talking about here, right? So now I've also shared in my last video that I became more wiser. Instead of me trading price action, even though I have the ability to, I just wait for my zone, right? I set my alert right here. This area right here. I set my alert. Once it comes to this price, I find my confirmation, my Wyckoff, or my other confirmation that I teach you guys on my private mentorship. But in this scenario, in my YouTube channel, I give out the Wyckoff confirmation. I try to find my spring. Liquidating the low, having that absorption, and taking it all the way back up to those structure highs, taking out the structure highs, right? Guys, I just wanted to make this a very quick, simple video on how to find structure. That, like, the market right now is delivering bearish in the low in our time frames right here. But overall, I don't want you to get confused and separate your mind to be like, okay, in the 5 minute we're super freaking bearish, But on the daily, you know we are delivering bullish to take out new highs, right? So I want you guys to integrate those time frame. I do not want you guys to be a time frame traders. I want you guys to understand what the market is doing on high in your higher time frames, combine it to your lower time frames, find those POS, find those zones, refine your zones to the most zones that you can find. I teach you guys these zones, to how to find these zones, and just wait for your play to wait for your price to get to that zone, and wait for your confirmation, and then start to look for your for I was gonna say start to take the trade there once your confirmation is confirmed, right? Once you find your confirmation and they're all met. Like, that's how you're supposed to play this. It's not a trade of every day, every day, every day make money. Because we understand you can be a person that makes $1,000 today and give $2,000 back tomorrow and blow your account. That happens to me. That's why I'm qualified to say that. Right? Let's have QQQ right here. It's QQQ is ripping up right here. QQQ has a zone here, so let's see what happens. So I will wait for my confirmation on the Qs. But yes, you guys, those are the fake structure. You don't want to get caught up in getting tricked, in the long term run, in the long term plays, where you have, once again, structure delivering bearish, and then now you get tricked. It's in your zone, the zone that you drew, and you erase that zone, and you're like, wow, what the hell happened? I thought it was bearish. You not understanding and forgetting to integrate those higher time frames to your lower time frame to your higher time frame story. All right, guys, I want you to trade safely. Do your own due diligence before trading, please, please, please. Don't get caught in stupid trades. Be patient. Master patience. I truly believe that the market is all about patience. Is waiting for your setup to play in your favor. Sticking to your system. If you don't have a system, use the system that I give you. Right? But guys, once again, if you stayed till this long into this short video clip, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you had an understanding on how we find the fake structure.